Number one, I had to show that I had some kind of ability. And I'm not trying to be funny, but with each and every last one of you that have been a part of trying to kill me, you evolved because I did. It was already written that if someone evolved, all mankind would do so because we are all connected in some way. But you have tried to do it in a fearful form, stating that if you die, all dies, right? Well, the saddest thing is that when Jesus Christ, he didn't sacrifice his life, y'all took it. When Jesus Christ was murdered, because that's what it was a murder, it took 3 days for him to probably wake up from the horrific beating that he had. And I said to myself, well, shit, you know what? I would rather have it for one day than for these bastards to keep doing this shit for all the time that they've done it. For a year and a half, I have known that, since 2015, I admitted to myself, I said they don't have any intention of helping me get my son home. There was no intention of getting him home. And that was the reality I had to face as I look into the faces of the bastards that had no problem in letting a real boy be held in a maximum security fucking group home. So when I talked to you and I addressed you and you came to me, you never asked me if I was twins. Because we are both awake at the same time for this. It's not a joke, it's not a game. We are permanently fused together because of what happened. As y'all sit there and wish you had this one and wish you had that one, y'all should have been protecting us because we had the equipment to make y'all feel better when we were here. So being that you've stolen my equipment, being that you've stolen the prosthetic legs, being that you thought that you could walk on this ground, rules have not changed here. They're just in effect. If you come in here without my permission and I fuck you up, you shouldn't have been here for me to do it in the first place. I'm having to teach you radical lessons because of the simple fact of what they have taught you here. It's not okay. It is not okay. You don't do the things that you do and think that it's funny. So each and every last one of you that were participants in it, each and every last one of you that was a part of it, thanks so much for lying to me all these years, but I don't need you anymore. You're being abstracted out of here permanently. You know why? My son will be 18 in less than a month. 5 fucking years, dude. 5 fucking years, and you did not keep your promise. I began saying it 2015, man. Two years don't pass by. 2 whole fucking years. We're not talking about 2 hours. We're talking about years of hope of me and my son to be together. And you used me. You used my emotion of me trying to be working so hard for my baby. You used me out of the emotion that how serious I was about getting him home. Not because I was so pissed off at those people, but I had to direct people to be pissed off at. It was never an investigation done. Period. They tried to say that it was mental cause, but in the time in which I was being treated, specifically from August 20th through August the 23rd, they were dealing with my heart and with my eyes, mainly with my eyes because it was truly infected. But being that my eyes were acting the way that they were, it was a direct symptom of showing what was really wrong with you. Because the more that I studied it, my eyes were bothering me because something was going on with my chest. I infected my eyes by not washing my hands, maybe put my contacts in, or maybe rubbing it. But the simple fact is, I didn't know what the fuck was wrong with me. It was scary as shit with the stuff that was coming out of it. Scary as shit. Now, I've sat there and I've heard y'all talk about don't give her too much because you know what my eyes do. It just hurts me when I think back in 2010. Was that y'all doing that too? Exactly. That's what I thought. So when I address you talking to the bastard that has told these people he lives here. When I address you, I'm talking to the bastard that did this to me. You knew that I trusted you. You knew I was vulnerable. You knew that I needed you. And guess what you did? You stole my money and went to Mexico. And then you had the nerve to come back. That's how fucking bold y'all are. So when I say that you are completely and permanently cut off, excuse me, I farted on that one. When I say you're completely and permanently cut off, I meant that. I meant that because, see, earth money is nothing about my money. And that's what you've been spending. Because none of you motherfuckers would have been here if it wasn't for me and my sister. That's why. You're disrespectful when you ask if I'm here and I don't answer and you think that you have a right to come here. You done fucked up already. because that's breaking and entering in case you don't know. No trespassing. I've been more than kind to y'all. And I'm letting you know now that I know that this came from the government. And I'm saying individuals that work for the government. Who the fuck has some damn tools to slow down your brainwaves? You just don't buy that at your local Walmart. Who the hell has tools to manipulate your heart? You just don't get that at the local Walmart. Whoever had the ability. Guys, somebody else's voice. Which is what I'm talking about. The only voices that I should hear in this house, in this apartment where I live at, is mine. Or whoever I permit to come in here. Other than that, none of you have permission to be here anymore. You are my enemies. Okay? I've seen everything. I know everything. When you become an enemy of mine, it's not easy to come away from it because you used me, man. You didn't just use me physically. You used me because of me being vulnerable. I never got my son. He was transferred because of y'all to a maximum security group home. Y'all had me transferred too, and guess what you did? You wanted to see if they calcified without deleting me and closing. Guess what happened? They did. You knew, and I knew why you were doing it. Now it's time for y'all that want to be in a position of leadership to go ahead and let these motherfuckers do it to you, but I'm not resurrecting you. You're not getting my blood. You're not getting my energy. You're damn sure not getting my blessing. I told you no when you did the things to me. I don't give a fuck if you male or female. When you are told no, it is no. And when you make advances to someone, when they tell you no, and you stick objects in their butt, and when you tell them no, that's rape. Okay? Sexual assault. All right? So now we're on the same page of you guys learning law. Let me explain to you. If you were to walk into someone's home, breaking in, because that's what y'all done with this equipment, and do the things that you've done, I could blow your brains out. You know why? You shouldn't have been in my home. I'm defending myself. You never had permission to be here. You were told when and when not to film. I had motherfuckers in my bathroom watching you take shits, man. And that shit was done deliberately because you are one psychotic, sociopathic, lunatic. Literally. The man that done this to me, him and his boyfriend. Yes, I've seen you with your boyfriend. I've seen you with the one that's always talking about anger. Like she has a sack of balls in her throat. I've seen those fuck. Like I said, y'all all in the same circle. But when it boiled down to it, you act like he was a white supremacist and that you was the black supremacist and y'all had each other's back. Well, let me tell you something, man. Oh, let me tell you something. Caucasian people have been running this planet for a long time. As far as things that are going, but the work that has been done, y'all haven't given it. And that's the reality of it. I need you to hear me. Okay? Now, African American people that are subordinate to you, and it's sad, but I have to address you this way because I'm talking to your skin. You think that you can do things in which others can't. It's no way in hell that y'all would be sitting in there. If I had done that shit to you, I would be already in a fucking freezer or morgue. But you have double standards, and those double standards is not okay here, man. You do not have permission to film me. The people that do have permission to film me, they will know from now on because I'll appear on the camera. Other than that, you had no right. And when I told you that, you stated that I was a fucking threat and told everybody else that. And guess who the it is that you've been threatening? Have you put it all together yet? Okay, see, it's me. Me. No, I'm getting tired again. Yes, sir, those are the ones that transferred me.